Downsizing your home can be stressful for many families, but fortunately there is help and resources available to you.
That's right. Joining us today is president and owner of Downsize Allies, Denise, and their client and dear friend, Marge. So tell us, Marge, to start us off, why did you choose to downsize your home?
Well, it all started when my husband passed away suddenly in July of 2021. So I just thought, well, I've got a big house and I'm left with this cat, and you know, I started thinking that maybe 2 years would be a good mark to consider downsizing. And at the time I didn't know about Denise. My life would have been a little easier and less stressful had I known about her then. But I was invited to an open house at Dogwood Commons, the 55+ community right here at Wilmington Pike. And I fell in love with it. I went to a few other places and checked them out, but for 11 months, I went back there every single month to say, could I please look at your model? And so I selected the one that I wanted, the very last one to be built, and it would be ready on July 6, 2023, which was the 2nd anniversary of losing my husband. So I thought I would keep busy.
Yeah.
And so, so that's how I select. That's how I made the decision. But then, you know, you need to sell the house. I said, so that was a little bit more of a challenge. And I didn't connect the dots right away at at Dogwood Commons. They said they had a person that could, or an organization that could help me. But my family said, Auntie, we can do this, my niece. And so I said, okay. I said, how do we do this? And they said, Marketplace. I said, okay, what is Marketplace? Anyway, I'm away from social media because before my husband died suddenly, he also, on this date in 2015, he suffered a massive occipital lobe stroke and became suddenly blind. He went to bed sighted and woke up blind. He was a commercial airline pilot. So we had the devastating 6 years, and then we lost him again suddenly. So yeah, I just was away from social media. So my family helped me to do the downsize part, but then I got stuck. And so I didn't know how to make a value for a house. I didn't, you know, but I reached out to Dogwood Commons, and Liz reminded me, no, Marge, we're going to help you. You're going to move in on July 6th, and we're going to send you to Denise. And so that was actually only 2 months before I was planning to move into
Your major goal. And exactly, we want to make sure that we mention, how did you guys get connected with each other?
So, yeah, so she, Dogwood Commons gave me Denise's email. I emailed her. She came out right away, and I said, I'm against the clock, but I want to move on July 6th regardless, but I need a solid contract. So
I said, we'll do it.
She said, we'll do it, and she came out to the house, and we just, actually I think I had it restaged when you got there because I had some other friends help me say, you need to support. Yeah, you need to stage the house. I said, what is that?
And I mean, you know so much about this, and obviously you've been such a resource here. Can you talk a little bit about you know, the impact that you've seen being made with you know, with Marge and with so many clients that you talk to?
Yeah, it's very rewarding, and Marge was one of our probably our most independent clients, because she had started, like she said, like early on in the process, about 2 years before she actually needed to make the move. And so when we got to Marge, it really was the house, because she had a lot of it packed up, a lot of it moved, and she'd already chosen her community. The community sent her to us because they know what we do, and like when somebody has to sell their home in order to get into a community, we don't want them to lose their deposit, or more importantly, their home, right? And so Marge was feeling the stress of the deadline of July 6th, which had significant impact to her for obvious reasons. And so we met, we told her what the house was going to sell for, what we're going to do to get it done, and we accomplished the goal of getting her there by July 9th, or July 6th, I'm sorry.
Wow.
But it was fast. The actual time from her sign went in the yard till we sold the house was
about 4 days.
Yeah, a couple days. It was.
That's remarkable.
It was really fast. So, yeah.
Well, I always wish we had more time, but we're going to throw up your guys' website here real quick that we can get all of Marge's story and even more information on the Downsize Allies. If you are looking to downsize your home and definitely need assistance and help and just a quick tour of how to do this, especially in the middle of chaos, definitely check out Downsize Allies. Thank you so much for being here, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.